Welcome back to Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. Now this is a 105 leFH18B2 French Tier 5 Premium SPG, and we're located on the northeast spawn of Live Oaks. Now the commander of this tank, I believe, is actually French. It's Flo255, and he'll be pleased to see that the Arty Noobs Fifi La Pew Pew is actually decked out in La Tricolore, the French national colours of blue, white and red. Now battle has commenced, and it looks like there's an M41 up there as well. Oh, he's just been hit by the SA-40. I think he lost a few hit points there as well. Yes, he has. He's been team damaged by the SA-40. I don't know why that happened. No reason for it to happen at all, unless of course it was an accidental firing by the SA-40, who's now proceeding off towards the south. Okay, now Flo255 is in the meantime is proceeding to fight the battle, but the enemy that were seen have now gone unspotted, and the enemy lost a Largo and we lost a Panzer III-J. Now, and they were lost in this vicinity, and we can see the wrecks there, but we're looking for more enemy tanks. None seen so far. There's one, and it's a Su-76, and there's a T-28 up on the ridge line shooting. Round out. Oh, just lands short, I'm afraid. But the Su-76 was destroyed. Now he fires around in where he thought it was. In fact, both Arty do. There's a tree just gone down. Now normally there's somebody behind a tree when they knock it down, but he didn't fire behind the tree. But there's an SARL-42. He's been destroyed. There are some enemy in the town, the Largo, and he's just centering his aim there. Oh, we've lost sight of the Largo. They're not doing a very good job of spotting for their Arty at the moment. Very few have actually gone into the town. In fact, very few have left the cap area. Most of them seem to be defending near the cap. And we've just noticed the enemy have turned up slightly south of the cap. There's a VK3001H Lakeside, an AMX CLC, and they're both receiving fire. The VK's gone, and this AMX is trying to retreat, and he's just got hit. 132 hit points for Flo. And he's taken out the ELC. That's good news. Okay, there's that Largo. I'm not sure if this is the same Largo. It must be, actually, because there is only one Largo on the enemy team. And he fires a round in. I'm not sure what that was aimed at. But there is an enemy there, a Panzer III-NA, and it looks like he's scrolling the mouse to look at his targets rather than using the right-hand mouse key. Okay, he's dialing in on the Panzer III-NA, which Sophie has declared, they've named it the eyebrow tank. Yes, it does look like it has an eyebrow. As many of you may know Sophie Line, she's a streamer in the United States, and she sometimes plays that particular tank, the Panzer III-NA. But Flo has lost any of the targets because they're not in sight at the moment. He's just relocating, moving a bit further back. There's the Panzer III-NA. It's got a powerful 1/2 centimetre gun. But the trouble is now he's having to fire over that coal. And the problem there is, of course, the target's just too close. He can't get a solution. He's having to wait until this target actually moves away before he can fire at it. Yeah, you see he's got a red line if he moves further back. And the reason he's got a red line is the coal is in the way. Trouble is, if he moves out to the right or left, he'll be spotted by the enemy and they'll fire on him directly. But he can get a solution on that Stug 4, but not now. He's going to have to back up. There's no way, no question about it. If he's going to fire at those tanks, he has to move back. So he's moved the other side. Now he can fire at them. Now he's got a solution. Dialing in on the Hetzer first. Round up. That's a hit. 142 hit points, 3 critical hits. He's tracked it, slewed it round. The Stug appears to be being dealt with, and that Hetzer's gone. 68 hit points. That's the first kill. Oh, second kill, sorry. Because he killed the ELC first. Oh, he's received a hit from the enemy Griller. So they have seen him. They have seen him. He didn't have 6th sense. The Griller would not have been able to fire at him, but for the fact that he's been seen. So he's using that that railway junction box, or junction house, or signal box I should say actually, to protect him from the Arty fire. But that Arty round came in there, and they're down by 2 tanks at the moment. Now he's aiming at that T-28 who's stopped to take a shot, and there's an M8A1 there, dialing in on that. Round out, and that's a kill. 91 hit points. That's his 3rd kill. Still 6 enemy to go though, that's the problem. Well, 5 now, because the Panzer 38 NA has been taken out. And that round came in from the Griller. It's taken out our M8A1. Since there's no enemy to the south now, Flo can move out to the east side of the map, so that he can shoot at these targets. But I think those buildings might be in the way now. If the enemy gets too close, he might have to go shotgun. There's one of them. Okay. But again, he's scrolling the mouse. And it's a Unicum player, that one. It's got a purple star. Round out. And that's a kill shot. 53 hit points, out the game. Now, Su-85B. And he's just got a kill. Round out. And that kills him. 7 hit points. But it's still a kill. That means he's got 5. If he gets one more, he gets a Top Gun. He's got 3 more enemies to get. He's all alone now. All of his teammates have been wiped out. He's all alone. So he's going to have to go defensive, but he's relocating. He's getting behind these bushes over here, because the enemy consists of 1 tank destroyer and 2 Arty. Now, the moment that tank destroyer comes here, and it will be a tank destroyer that comes in this direction, I think the Arty will probably be on their way as well. But the moment they get here, Arty will try to shoot at him once the tank destroyer finds out where he is. And I'm certain the tank destroyer is going to come in along the west side of the map, because it'd be suicide to make the approach from the south, because the Fifi has got a 390 meter view range. So he'll see that tank coming long before that tank can see him. And then he can get an accurate shot to kill that tank. Now he's looking to the south at the moment. Be very foolish to come from this direction. He needs to get those bushes between him and the tank so they can't see him. He's got a camo net as well, which will help. Now he can center his aim and use his right hand mouse button, holding it down to look elsewhere whilst he's holding his aim to the south. And by doing that, he's zeroed in just in case the enemy does turn up from the south, but he can have a look elsewhere. And yes, he has got the bushes either side. Now you can see he's doing this externally using his right hand mouse button. There he is, and it's one of the Arty. Oh dear, this is going to be very bad for that Arty. Dialing in, round out. Oh, we missed, but I'm not sure the enemy Arty saw him anyway. Dialing in for another, and round out, and that's a hit. 146, he's tracked him, but the worry now is the Griller might be on him very shortly. Dialed in again, and round out. This is a kill shot. Okay, that's his Top Gun, but he has been seen, so he needs to move, because enemy Arty will fire at him now. And it is a Griller, and that Griller was very good. Okay, the Marder's been seeing him as well, and there's the Griller. Just fired a shot in. Right, we know the Marder's to the west. I thought that the Marder would come in from the west, but now he's lost sight of him because he's over a ridgeline. Now he fires around in there. I'm not sure the Marder will stay there though. I think the Marder will try and come for the kill. But this may be a mistake for the Marder, because you remember, the Fifi is built on a heavy tank conversion. So it's got 260 hit points, but it's very tough to kill. Okay, so Flo is repositioning himself to get cover between him and the enemy. And we know that enemy is coming from the cap. Doesn't want to go too deep into that dip. If you go too deep into the dip, you get a problem of trying to fire over the lip of the ridgeline. Over the top of the ridgeline, that is. It looks like he's heading south. Maybe he's trying to draw the Marder 38 away from the cap. Well, I suspect what will happen is that the Marder 38 will try to cap again. And when he does, because the Fifi has got a better view range than the Marder, he'll be able to approach the Fifi until he sees it, then fire at it. Yes, that's what he's going to do. He's going to set up in the bushes here. You'll either get the Gorilla coming from one direction or the Marder from the other. But either way, he can attack both. Good tactical thinking. And if the Marder starts capping, he can drive in slowly until he can see it, then shoot. I'm not sure the Gorilla would come in from the south though on the railway line, because seeing what happened to that AMX, he's probably a bit wary about doing that. He'll probably think the same thing would happen to him as happened to the AMX. I think the Gorilla, if he is going to reposition, will come not through the town, but go north and then east afterwards. Right, somebody is capping, and I think that's going to be the Marder. Right, now he's doing what he planned to do. He's going to move closer until he can spot the Marder. And the moment he can spot the Marder, because he's got a 390 meter view range. Oh, there's the Gorilla. We can see the Gorilla, so he can do an arty shot from here to attack the Gorilla. He knows where the Gorilla is. Okay, he's going to an arty shot. The Gorilla is facing the other way. He thinks he's still over in the northeast corner, but he's not. Round out. Ah, the Gorilla's not there. He fired the round inaccurately. It landed where it was aimed, but we lost sight of it. Well, he's going to have to move towards the cap soon, but he can kill off the Gorilla first. Round out, and that's a hit. Take it easy, and round out, kill shot, and that brings up his high caliber. Now he just needs to approach the cap until he can see the Marder. He'll see the Marder before the Marder sees him. There, he can see the Marder. The Marder can't see him. He's too far away. Round out, no, missed. The unfortunate thing is the Marder left the cap, which means now he won't get the Defender medal. But the Marder's gone back into the cap, and that's a kill shot. The Marder couldn't see him. He could fire from distance, and the Marder didn't know where he was. And he's won the battle. So let's have a look at the end of battle results. And it's an ace tanker for Flo255 in the 105 leFH18B2, the Leffy to all tank drivers, the Fifi La Pew Pew to what Arty Noobs players. And he also picked up a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 29 in that battle, 29 critical hits. He got 6 critical hits alone from the M8A1. Would you believe it? He also picked up a Radley Walters medal for getting at least 8 kills. a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle, a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills, and the Counter Battery Medal because he took out both the AMX-13 and he took out the Gorilla as well, both of the enemy Arty. So let's have a look at the team scores. Well, highest amount of damage, naturally, 1,457 hit points. Highest number of kills, 8. And the highest base XP, 1077. So well done indeed. Let's have a look at the detailed report. He fired 26 rounds, got 12 direct hits, 12 penetrations and 2 splash damage. Did damage of 1,457 hit points, of which 895 were at more than 300 meters. And obviously he did hit some of those enemies when they were very close to him, including that Unicum who just drove straight in and got wiped out for his troubles. He received 2 hits as a result of splash damage, and they were both from the Gorilla. He also spotted 3 enemy vehicles. That would have been the AMX and the Gorilla, and possibly the Marder too. He damaged 9 of the enemy, but he killed 8 of them. And he also managed to stop 5 or get 5 defense points for hitting the Marder as he was capping. On a premium count, he received 39,993 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, he was left with 36,635 credits. He received 1,616 XP, and it was ×3 for the first victory of the day, and because the 105 is a premium vehicle, he picks up an extra 646 XP, bringing his grand total to 5,494 experience points, and that's a really good total. So congratulations to Flow255, great replay. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay I'll be featuring in our next video.